In the shadowed chambers of Gandhara, far from the thrones of Hastinapura, Shakuni, the cunning prince of Gandhara and brother to Queen Gandhari, crafted a quiet vengeance that would one day shake the very foundations of the Kuru dynasty. But this revenge didn't begin with fire or steel. It began with a pair of dice, carved not merely as instruments of a game, but as tools of destruction. Years ago, when Gandhari was married to Dhritarashtra, her blind husband, her father, King Subala of Gandhara, had sent her to Hastinapura along with her brothers as a symbol of alliance. But suspicion arose in the Kuru court. Bhishma and the elders feared that the large presence of Gandharan princes might become a threat to the throne. As a result, King Subala and his sons were imprisoned and starved under a political pretense. In that cold prison, Shakuni watched his kin suffer. His father, realizing their end was near, asked the guards for just one daily grain of rice and water, which they were forced to share among the family. Slowly, they withered. Before dying, King Subala chose Shakuni, the cleverest among them, to survive and take revenge. In a final act of sacrifice, Subala gave his thigh bone to Shakuni, instructing him to carve from it a pair of dice that would always obey his will. With tears and fury, Shakuni fashioned the dice from his father's bones, infused not only with love, but also with a burning oath of revenge. These were no ordinary dice. They were alive with the essence of vengeance and loss, and they would always fall in favor of their master. They would become his silent allies, never betraying his hand. When the day came for the grand dice match in Hastinapura, Shakuni sat beside his nephew Duryodhana, guiding him with every roll. Yudhishthira, bound by dharma and the honor of a kshatriya, accepted the invitation, unaware of the forces working against him. With every throw, the cursed dice turned fortune into ruin. The wealth of the Pandavas disappeared, their dignity crumbled, their queen was humiliated, and the seeds of war were sown, just as Shakuni had intended. Thus, behind the glittering dice that clattered across the royal floor, lay a tale of betrayal, cruelty, vengeance, and a father's dying gift. Shakuni never raised a sword in battle, yet his dice struck a blow that no weapon ever could, toppling kingdoms and tearing families apart, all in silence. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.